Lions News Fan Report. Detroit Lions find themselves at a defining moment in their franchise history, with the upcoming NFL Draft serving as a crucial opportunity to build upon the progress they have made in recent years, under the leadership of head coach Dan Campbell and general manager Brad Holmes. The Lions have transformed from a struggling franchise into a legitimate contender, with a strong core in place and a team that has proven its ability to compete at a high level. The upcoming draft provides the organization with a chance to make strategic moves that could set them up for sustained success. While most analysts agree that the Lions' top priority should be securing an elite pass rusher to bolster their defense, an intriguing alternative scenario has emerged. This scenario involves an unexpected yet potentially game-changing acquisition: Jalen Milroe, the electrifying quarterback from Alabama. His unique skill set could add a completely new dimension to the Lions' offensive game plan, providing them with a player capable of redefining how their offense operates in the coming years. For the past 2 seasons, Detroit's offense has been built around the steady and efficient play of Jared Goff, who has performed admirably and led the team to one of the most productive offensive campaigns in franchise history. His ability to distribute the ball accurately, command the offense, and avoid costly mistakes has made him a reliable presence under center. As a result, the Lions rewarded him with a lucrative contract extension, effectively securing his place as the team's starting quarterback for the foreseeable future. However, with this commitment to Goff comes a dilemma. When the Lions drafted Hendon Hooker in 2023, many believed he was being groomed as a potential successor to Goff. Yet, with Goff's extension making it clear that he will remain the team's leader, Hooker's role in the franchise now seems uncertain. Given his talent and potential, there is a growing belief that the Lions could leverage him as a trade asset, using him to move up in the draft and secure a highly coveted defensive player. One of the most discussed trade scenarios involves the Seattle Seahawks, who are still searching for a long-term answer at quarterback. If the Lions were to send Hooker, along with draft picks, to Seattle in exchange for their first-round selection, it would open the door for Detroit to secure an elite pass rusher while also creating a need for a new backup quarterback. That's where Jalen Milroe enters the equation. Milroe is one of the most intriguing quarterback prospects in this year's draft due to his rare combination of athleticism, arm strength, and dual-threat ability. Unlike traditional pocket passers, Milroe thrives when plays break down, using his speed and agility to escape pressure and create explosive plays. At 6 feet 2 inches and around 220 pounds, he has the build of a modern NFL quarterback who can take hits and make defenders miss. His skill set resembles that of quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, who have become key playmakers for their respective franchises. Despite still developing as a pure passer, Milroe has demonstrated significant upside as both a thrower and a runner. He has a powerful arm capable of making deep throws, and his ability to extend plays outside the pocket makes him a nightmare for opposing defenses. While he may not be a finished product in terms of accuracy and decision-making, the right coaching staff could help him refine these areas and mold him into a future NFL star. If the Lions were to draft Milroe, they would not need him to start immediately. Instead, they could integrate him into the system gradually, much like how the Baltimore Ravens developed Lamar Jackson, and how the Philadelphia Eagles eased Jalen Hurts into the starting role. Initially, Milroe could be used in specialized packages, designed to exploit his mobility, allowing him to make an impact even while learning behind Goff. One possible role for Milroe in his rookie season would be as a situational playmaker in short yardage and red zone scenarios. The Lions could utilize him in red option plays, quarterback-designed runs, and play-action bootlegs, all of which would put additional stress on opposing defenses. Defensive coordinators would be forced to prepare for a completely different dynamic when Milroe steps onto the field, making Detroit's offense even more unpredictable. But beyond his immediate impact, Milroe's presence on the roster would also provide the Lions with a long-term insurance policy at the quarterback position. Injuries are an unavoidable part of the game, and while Goff has been relatively durable throughout his career, having a backup capable of stepping in and keeping the offense moving is invaluable. Milroe's ability to create plays with his legs and extend drives could make a significant difference if he were ever called upon to take over for Goff in the event of an injury. Additionally, drafting Milroe would signal the Lions' willingness to evolve their offensive philosophy. While Goff has been highly effective in the team's current system, the NFL is shifting toward quarterbacks who can extend plays, improvise under pressure, and stress defenses with both their arms and legs. The Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and Philadelphia Eagles have all benefited from having quarterbacks who can make plays outside of the traditional structure, and the Lions could follow a similar path by adding Milroe to their roster. Of course, selecting Milroe would not come without challenges. His mechanics as a passer still need refinement, and he would require time to develop into a consistent NFL quarterback. The Lions would need to commit to his long-term growth, ensuring that he is given the necessary coaching, reps, and patience to reach his full potential. However, if the organization believes in his upside, the rewards could be massive. The addition of Milroe could also bring a new energy to the locker room and fan base. A young, exciting player with the ability to create highlight reel moments can be a catalyst for renewed enthusiasm among both teammates and supporters. Players often feed off the energy of a dynamic playmaker, and Milroe's presence in practice and games could inject an added level of excitement to the team's weekly preparation. A change-of-pace quarterback also provides an element of surprise in critical moments, keeping defenses guessing and forcing them to adjust their game plans. Furthermore, having Milroe as a developmental option would allow the Lions to explore unique offensive strategies without fully committing to a new direction. Offensive coordinators often experiment with hybrid schemes. When they have an athletic backup quarterback, using pre-snap motions, designed quarterback runs, and even trick plays to add an extra wrinkle to the offense. By gradually integrating Milroe into their system, the Lions could unlock new possibilities without disrupting the core strengths of their existing game plan. Another often overlooked advantage of drafting Milroe would be the competitive nature he brings to the quarterback room. While Goff is undoubtedly the team's leader, having a talented young player pushing for reps could elevate the overall standard of play. Competition breeds excellence, and the presence of a highly skilled backup often motivates the starter to refine their craft even further. Even if Milroe's time as a starter is years away, his work ethic and hunger for success could set a new tone for the entire offense. Ultimately, the upcoming draft will be a defining moment for the Lions, and the decision to draft Jalen Milroe could be one of the most fascinating choices they make. Whether he becomes a cornerstone of the franchise or simply a valuable depth piece, his presence would add a layer of intrigue to an already ascending team. The Lions must weigh the long-term benefits of investing in a high-upside quarterback against the immediate needs of the roster, but if they choose to take a chance on Milroe, they may unlock a future filled with new offensive possibilities. For all the latest updates, in-depth analysis, and expert opinions on the Detroit Lions draft strategy, make sure to follow Lions News Fan Report. Stay connected and join us as we break down every move, every trade, and every pick in this year's highly anticipated NFL Draft.